Hello, Taylor Ellwood with Magical Experiments, your mad scientist and magical experimenter. And today I want to talk about what it's like to actually work with demons. Because I think this is a topic that has a lot of misunderstanding around it. First, you have the Faustian misunderstanding of the person summoning the demon and selling their soul in return for something. Then you have the misunderstanding that occurs, frankly, I feel, with the grimoire traditions, which is where you have this idea that in order to summon a demon, you've got to call up a bunch of angels and basically threaten to lay down the smack on the demon. No fun for the demon, by the way. Why would you want to put up with that kind of behavior? Um, I don't find either of those approaches works. So my approach to working with demons, well, let me first of all just tell you that I've never had a bad experience working with a demon. That's right. I know that you're going to hear these horror stories about people who've worked with them and, oh, I did this and Bune decided to burn down my house in return or something like that. And you know what? My guess is that they probably did it wrong in the first place. And how did they go about doing it wrong? Because they decided to lay down the smack on that poor entity and it said, you know what? I've had enough and I'm going to screw you up. Yeah, sorry guys, that's how it works. So when you choose to take that route of trying to force something to do something against its will, you think you would like that? Probably not. Well, guess what? Neither does the demon. So my approach to working with demons is, well, to treat them the way I would want to be treated, with respect. Yes, respect. I know, that's a strange word to apply to a demon, but guess what? It works. So, how do you do that? Well, in my case, what I do is I typically start out with an invocation of the demon in question. Kind of a getting to know you chat and conversation. Usually I'll do some meditation and I'll call out to the demon, chant its name over and over again. So like Elagos, I'll go Elagos, 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 and gradually raise up the tone. And then what ends up happening is the demon and I connect. And we have a conversation, a very nice civil conversation, where basically I say, hey there, Elagos, I want to do X. And Elagos says, oh yeah? Well, here's what I want in return. And then we say, okay, we either say, yeah, okay, I can do that, or no, I can't do that. And let me tell you, there are some cases where I've approached a demon and I basically have had that demon say, yeah, we're not going to work together. Visago is a great example of that. I went and talked to Visago, another goetic demon, and he was like, no, let's not work together. And I was like, okay, let's not. But the ones that I work with, I've never had any troubles with. Bune, Persan, Elagos, Agares, Ranave, they've all been wonderful to me. Vine, Glossolia labolus, my props to them. They are awesome. They are awesome beings to work with. And I would say that this rule applies to any type, whether you're working with a pop culture spirit, an angel, a deity, or whatever else. Treat them the way you want to be treated. Treat them with respect. Tell them what you want, but also make sure that you are able to handle what they want in return, because you know what? It is a symbiotic relationship, and it's a relationship that you're developing over time, but you've got to be willing to follow through on your end. And really, this is no different than how you would interact with people in general. So that is my tip for you today in regards to doing some magical work. Go out there and call up an entity of your own and see what happens. And remember, treat them with respect and you'll get respect in return. Have a great day, and if you found this video useful, please subscribe.